What I'm about to show you is very confronting. Oh. Vacation start. We just finished the tour, the private tour that we had. The original price was 350 peso per person per 30 minutes. I'm like, can we do 350 for the two of us per 30 minutes? And it was like deal. So we ended up paying 700 for an hour worth of the tour. Right now we are walking to Fort Santiago. Also the tour we paid 700 for an hour, right? And I did tip him for 50 pesos. He was really nice, very knowledgeable. So if you ever come to Manila, visit the area, the old town, come and find him. He's floating around somewhere around, you know, the area. Anyway, when we are going to Fort Santiago, we have to pay tickets, and there is a security line. So let's go. The ticket cost us 75 peso each, so that's about $2 Australian. Decent. The same price as the other fort that we went to. So this is it, guys. It looks so beautiful. Very Instagrammable. So we're going to explore around and possibly get some lunch here. Student feel? I think so. Look at the cat, it's so cute. So as you can see, all around me, all the places that we went to today, most of them are just ruins. I guess the remnants of the past Philippines under both colonization of the Spanish and the American. Actually throw in the Japanese as well. So yeah, just whatever left from those eras. The fort, the walls, the churches. But what you can take away from this is all the history, right? Learn more about the country, which is so beautiful. At Fort Santiago, it is a big place, so I would recommend you all to spend maybe 3 to 4 hours to explore the area as well. It may sound too much, but like the inside, it has locals museum, there's shopping area as well, that you can see a lot of areas that you can take Instagram worthy photos, and you can learn a lot about the history of Manila in particular and how everything came about, especially during the colonization period as well. I came here around New Year time, so as you can see, all the decorations are still in place. It's just a really peaceful place for you to just do a walkabout, see a lot of the descriptions.
Soon after.
Right behind me, I'm not sure whether it's like a proper river or sewage water, but it does smell a little bit. Right next to the fort. So over here at the Fort Santiago, right, it's a bunch of buildings connect to each other, and I would recommend spend about an hour to properly walk and have a look. So during that time it was quite hot, so I came down to this area. I'm not sure what to call it, maybe it's a dungeon or an area under a bridge. They store a lot of the miniature replica of iconic landmarks in Manila. For example, like this one, I honestly didn't know what it was. The same with others, but a lot of them I believe were churches and government buildings. The architecture here is very Spanish influenced. And fun facts, I came across a lot of Spanish speaking tourists as well. There were not a lot of you know, like Asian or English speaking tourists, which I found quite surprising. There were a lot of Spanish tourists. There were a lot of South American tourists as well. This one is the church, I believe, from the look of it. There were so many things to just stay and have a look and read in this area. So I just finished my journey in the dungeon, and what I'm about to show you is very confronting. It's quite claustrophobic, so view at your own risk, right? But it's so fascinating to see all the history and what the Filipino people, what the Philippines as a country has gone through. Okay, this is very confronting, so if it is a trigger for you, please skip ahead. but I highly recommend you all to just come and have a look. I spent about 10 minutes in here because we were on a time crunch, but this is the dungeon of the Fort Santiago. Oh my lord, it was just a very heart-wrenching moment for me. I had no idea that the city or Filipinos peoples in general went through all of this, especially the Manila massacres. It was just insane. I was speechless when I saw all the photos and the videos, especially the description that they were showing. As you can see, this area was used as a punishment area, as a human storage area, and everyone was just, it was truly a tragic to have this in anywhere in the world. A lot of the buildings were burned down as well during the war. From what I'm told as well, these areas was used by the Americans, by the Japanese, by almost every colonizers as well. I could be wrong, so please make yourself available to come and have a look at this dungeon. You will be amazed and will be shocked like I was. This is devastating. 600 decomposing corpses. Wow.
One hour later.
On a more upbeat note, we decided to come to the shopping area. It was not a big area to be honest, but there were so many shops that you could choose around. We decided to come to this cafe. Very cute, very Filipinos, as you can see from the architecture. I just love the decoration. It's so modern, but yet it tells you of everything about the Philippines. And in this area, unfortunately, they specialize in westernized foods such as spaghetti, sandwiches, and coffee. So for myself, I decided to order the tuna spaghetti and my cousin ordered the bolognese. The food tasted quite delicious. Great portion as well. It's not too little, it's not too big, and we really enjoy our time here. Just finished our lunch. It's about 2 p.m. over there at the mini cafe right inside Fort Santiago. Quite decent to be honest. The pasta were really well made. Mine was tuna, my cousin's was carbonara. In total, it cost us 578 peso, including the drink. Anyway, I'm going to have a quick look, say goodbye to Fort Santiago, and then we're going to go see the Manila Cathedral. We continue our quest to the Manila Cathedral, which is right opposite Fort Santiago. As you can see, the cathedral. It is a cathedral, quite big, and it is so beautiful inside. Fortunately for us, the entry was free, so you could get into the area and look at these stained glasses. I don't know when they were made, but it was so beautiful. Very European, by the way. If you did not tell me that I am in Manila or the Philippines, I could have sworn I am in Europe somewhere. As you can see, the architecture inside is just very eye-catching and so beautiful. I think there is a wedding going on, so that is the holding room of like the wedding party. You can see people in traditional Filipino outfit, and then there is a guy who is starting to put out the flower decoration already, and they change all the light settings and everything. Yeah, they start laying out the carpets and everything for the bride. This is wonderful. So seriously, on my left, this is the Manila Cathedral, the one that we just paved like 2 minutes ago. Right now I am walking towards the St. Agustin Church from my memory. It's quite close by, it's probably like 5-minute walk. But man, Filipinos can do churches. They can do churches, they can do malls, and they can do really good sour food. Oh, I love it. Well, the goal is to come here and see the inside, right? But unfortunately, or fortunately, there is a wedding. It's happening right now. So I couldn't go close. Like, none of the tourists could go close. They literally banned it off and say private party, and so we couldn't do it. So close. I just couldn't get inside. So I consider myself a very lucky man because I got to see a lot of weddings taking place, different churches or cathedral. This must be a wedding season or something in the Philippines, because everywhere I go to a church, not without a fail, I would find a wedding taking place. And this one in particular, it's so beautiful. Not just the church interior itself, the decorations, the guests, everything was just beautiful. It's very opulent. On the other side of the San Agustin Church, it's a museum, so you can have a look as well. I believe you do have to pay for this one, but I could be wrong because we were in a rush. We could not explore this side of the area.
A little longer than a few minutes later.
So across from that church, there is a place called Casa Manila, which is a replica building, from my memory, of what the place would look like in the early 19th century. It is a mansion, like the complex itself. It is so beautiful. I highly recommend you all to just go have a look. When we walked past it at first, we did not have the confidence to get in because we thought it was like a private residential area or something, but no. I highly recommend you all to just walk in, be brave. There were so many shops inside, like cafe, fancy restaurant, and other shop as well that you can actually go and have a look. Right now, we're just walking through an area and there were a photo shoot that's happening for a magazine as well. Okay, so right now I am inside a place called Casa Manila and there's a photo shoot. Should I join them? I'm too ugly. Damn, that looks so nice. Right inside the complex. Okay, let's go right to the top a little bit. Wow. So it is 3 p.m. exactly, and we came back to the very first destination of the private tour that we took this morning. The faces of previous Philippines presidents over there. Also, the crab fee is like 430 pesos right now, going all the way back to Savoy Hotel. Yeah, we're going to call off this evening, call it a day today because I have to fly out at like 11. No, actually, I have to fly off at 12 midnight. So I have to pack, eat dinner and rest a little bit and then go to the airport at like 9 p.m. For David.
Little longer than a few minutes later.
Well, hello everyone, just got back from Fort Santiago. Wow, it took me, 40 minutes all the way there back to Savoy Hotel, right opposite the airport. Oh, the view is just breathtaking, and like this hotel, right, whether I like it or not, like the view of the airplanes and airplane watching is just, oh, chef kiss. Just finished the Korean meal. It costs us 530 peso, right? Quite full, but now we see a bubble tea brand that I really like. It's called Gongja. So we're going to have a look over there. This area is called Newport area. It's quite brand new actually. The Korean food that we had was tteokbokki, kimchi stew, kimbap, fish cakes. Oh, that was quite good. The pricing is really well, but the amount of food is just so little. Like for 90 peso you got like tiny bowl of tteokbokki. Anyway, let's go and have a look at Gongcha. Last time I had the strawberry and taro, quite nice. Should I try the strawberry lime? Could it be sour? Possibly not. Ah, fancy. Interesting. Money checker.
Many fake money here.
Try the passion fruit juice with pearl and fruit jelly. Oh, very refreshing, sweet and sour. Anyway, I'm going to close off this series. Thank you very much for watching my video and the entire series in the Philippines. I did the canyoneering at the Kawasan Falls, and then I went to El Nido in Palawan. That was amazing. One of the best island hopping experience ever. And then now, Manila, I get to enjoy the good food with my friend Paco, and yeah, went to see all the historical areas in the city, Old Town. Thank you very much for watching my video. If you like it, please give it a thumbs up. If you haven't seen my other videos, like in Cebu or Palawan, all the links will be down below. Follow me on Instagram if you want to. Finally, have a good day.